Here's what you missed on Phathead and Cande in the morning. Weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.
My Country 96.1, Phathead, Cande Roth. We're looking at a beautiful day, sunny and 75, just like Joe Nichols sang many years ago. And we are ready for a beautiful Tuesday, ready for a big ticket blitz at Dublin Deck tomorrow for your Wednesday. The Jordan Davis Salute to Heroes show with Tucker Wetmore. That pre-sale for the Jordan Fan Club is today. So if you're part of the fan club, you might have gotten an email about it. Our radio pre-sale tomorrow, and you get all the details on our socials. I got to tell you, off the air, Cande and I, for the last hour, still discussing this wedding.
No. I'm done discussing anything with you. You're a real Debbie Downer.
Anyone who missed the two-parter in the 7 o'clock hour, you can catch the replay later at LICountry.com. Cande, before we get to a lot of articles we have to get to, so we're going to roll through those, I promise. This weekend, Leah had her first SAT.
Ah.
Yep.
I hated those. Oh, what a pain to take those.
So I told the whole story yesterday by myself where I dropped her at the SAT. Then I found a really nice bagel store out in Miller Place that
were the bagels covered or were they out in the open?
No, they were covered.
Were people speaking around the bagels and you ate them anyway?
It was awesome.
You are such a freak of nature, I'm telling you right now.
It was actually very good. It was called, everyone should check it out. It was called the Bigger Bagel and Deli in Miller Place. Very nice. Watched some lacrosse, which was happening at the same school as the SAT. And then later on in the weekend, took Leah driving out on real roads, Cande.
Highways or just what?
Didn't take her on the highway yet.
All right, good.
Went not only around my neighborhood where I live, but we drove out to the high school, down to the water. We went all over town.
Oh, and how did she do? And how were your nerves?
She was good. I was giving her some guidance as we were going, and do this, do this, do this. And she was good. But it's funny because on a beautiful day, you don't even realize there's kids crossing the street, bicycles here, cop cars there. And she's first time on roads, and she's like, wow. What do I do? What do I do? Oh,
Oh, my goodness. So, it brings back horrible memories. Teaching Casey how to drive. I've never been the same since.
Now, that was in the minivan, and then yesterday, she drove my Ram truck home from school.
Wow.
Yeah, she's like, I could drive this thing, let's go. So I said, you got your permit? She said, yeah, I got my permit. So
You're a brave man, and you had your other children in the car with her?
No, it was just me and her.
All right. I feel a little better.
I did take Abby dress shopping at Tanger. We did a Costco run. Elijah had a sleepover and singing lessons. So, yeah, we had it busy.
How's that coming? Can I get a song one of
Very
these days? Good. A new song he's singing.
His instructor said, wow, he could really belt it out.
He can really. Look, would I tell you something? I don't lie, okay? I don't say anything I don't mean. He's extraordinary.
Yeah, he is. You're right. I agree with you. Cande, some things here, some articles we need to roll through, which I promised you. Highlights from a conversation online of things that annoy us about our parents' annoying habits from the kids. Now, I'm not going to give you all of them, but some that might ring true, like my father has to be at the airport 6 hours before departure.
Oh, boy.
When I read that in the article, I'm like, that's me.
Oh.
I can't. Yeah, I gotta settle in. You gotta have time to settle in.
6 hours to settle in?
Maybe not 6 hours, but in this
and
article.
Settle in doing what? Sitting in the area before you board your plane?
Yeah, you gotta feel the environment. And
then, my God.
Go to the bathroom a couple of times, there's a few things you gotta, So get some food, get a bottle of water at the duty-free shop, all that stuff. You
said duty.
Right. Now, how about this? When my parents these are all quotes from an article online. When my parents are sleeping, I am as quiet as a ninja. But when I'm sleeping, there's vacuuming, phone calls, TV.
Well, what time of the day are you sleeping?
I think that's very funny. That does happen occasionally. My mom can't have a conversation without telling me I shouldn't be doing something for some crazy reason. Like, don't use Windex because the birds won't be able to see the window and they'll break their necks. I love that.
One. I love it too.
I love that. And this one's nice, actually. They're always showing me love and kindness without making any demands in return. How is a kid supposed to live up to that? Yeah.
I don't know. I think there are ways.
All right, how about this? You know, the cola wars for many years have been crazy. Coke, Pepsi, what's it going to be? Now, I don't know about you. I've always been a Coca-Cola person.
See, and I've always liked Pepsi.
Interesting, because there's something about the taste I'm not a fan of, right?
Isn't that interesting?
Yeah, and I'm if I'm going for the diet soda, it's got to be Diet Coke, and that's usually what I'm drinking. Do you know Pepsi? Coca-Cola's number one, and it's not close. Okay.
Yeah.
Pepsi has fallen out of the number 2 spot.
Oh, who's got that now?
You're not even going to believe it. America's number 2 soft drink, basically because of TikTok and Gen Z, is Dr. Pepper.
Ugh, I hate Dr. Pepper.
Dr. Pepper was tied for 6th place 20 years ago. It is now 2nd. And I have to tell you, over the last week or two, for whatever reason, we don't do this often, my kids have purchased sodas in stores, and they've purchased Dr. Pepper. How about
I
that?
don't like it. Do you like Dr. Pepper?
No, I do not.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
Yeah.
They make a diet version, too. No.
And, by the way, Sprite is set to surpass Pepsi in the next couple of years.
For Pepsi. I have to go buy some. I have to support Pepsi.
Something happening with the Pepsi. You're going to have to buy a lot of Pepsi candy to...
Wow. So sorry to hear that.
Yeah, very very interesting, I thought that one was. So it is on the downswing. National days, it's National Hug Your Cat Day today.
I don't have one, but if I did, I would.
Of course you would. It's National Clean Beauty Day. Encourages brands to develop clean and sustainable beauty products.
I usually only buy that for makeup and what I use for things. I always try to do that. So, yes.
All right. It's National Safe Day, where you try to prevent tragedy from repeating itself, like things that have like crazy things that have happened inside households where people have gotten hurt. It's National Safe Day, where you try, right? And it also alludes to the fact of gun ownership and having a safe to secure your gun. If you're going to own a gun, you should have a safe that children cannot get into.
Absolutely.
Yep. National Cognac Day. You ever drink cognac?
I have had it. I'm not a fan, but people love it. And it's not cheap.
Yeah, no, I don't know that I've ever had cognac, honestly. National Cheese Day, your final one today.
Let me tell you about the cheese at the wedding. They had this blue cheese that was so phenomenal. You ever come across like a cheese that you're like, oh my, with wine? Oh, it was so good. All right, carry on.
No, you know me, at a wedding, I don't need the main dish. Give me the appetizers and the cheese and some crackers. And
this was phenomenal blue cheese. Nothing like good blue cheese. And I know a lot of people don't like it, but it was really good.
I bought a tub of Gorgonzola the other day.
Really? A tub?
From BJ's. I had no choice. It was good.
At BJ's yesterday.
I still, there's plenty left, but it's good. Mm-hmm.
Wow. Mm-hmm.
A couple in Queens were magnet fishing in a park last Friday and reeled in a safe with $100,000 in it.
This may be my new hobby.
Yeah, you've seen this, right?
This is my kind of fishing.
You get the little hook with the magnet on the end, and crazy. I just saw that on TV the other day.
Phenomenal. Oh, and you know what I wanted to tell you? I know you're in the middle of whatever you're doing, but Inside Out, you recommended that movie?
Yes.
So I'm home Sunday night. I'm staying up. I turn on the TV. I said, I'm going to flip around, see what's on. Usually go to bed around 8 o'clock on Sunday nights, right?
Hmm.
Starting at 8 o'clock, I caught it at the beginning. Inside Out. It was on ABC. Phenomenal. I will be watching the next installment.
Okay, so remember what I told you. Not only a phenomenal movie, but my favorite scene with Bing Bong, the Bing Bong scene, Candy.
Oh, Bing Bong. I love you, Bing Bong.
Oh, was that the saddest, most
So
beautiful?
sad because it's so true.
He gave himself up for the good of the team, Candy. I cried so hard at the Bing Bong scene.
Oh,
my God.
goodness, what a movie. It is phenomenal. I cannot wait to watch that with Maeve when she's ready to see a movie like that. Unbelievable. They're coming out with another one. I thank you for the recommendation. And thank you, Universe. Turned it on. There it was.
You're welcome. Just a couple of quick ones here. An off-duty firefighter named Joe Pendergast was on his way to work Friday. He saw an apartment building on fire, so he rushed in with no gear, got the guy out, and saved 4 French bulldogs.
Wow.
Yeah. And a man in Colorado, lucky to be alive, lucky he likes jewelry. Someone shot him during an argument Tuesday. It hit the silver chain he had around his neck, and it stopped the bullet.
Well, that must have been a really thick chain. Wow.
Police say it's the only reason he's alive.
That's incredible. See, I wear jewelry, and it's for safety purposes.
Of course it is, yes. The rings and bracelets in case you get shot in the hand, yeah.
You never know. Could save my life.
It's true. Candy, have a great rest of your day, all right?
You have a great one, too. And I'm glad you're you and I'm me, and we're far apart from each other, because I could choke you right now.
I understand. I was, I was having an issue with a couple of details in your story. Now,
I have a headache, and wow.
Our audience can hear the replay after 12 o'clock at licountry.com. Thanks to Ryan and Amanda, our great producers. Got a beautiful day. The Jordan Davis Fan Club presale is today. All the on-sale details for Salute to Heroes on our socials. Check it out. Jim O'Brien comes up at 10. I'm here till then. And then, of course, Murph Dog and Jay Letterman. Let's hit the roads. My Country 96.1.
Phathead and Candy in the morning, weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.